Hello everybody, welcome to another StarCraft cast by CommanderXk. We have an awesome split coming up by Darkmaster. Very cool stuff. And the replay was sent in by CommanderXk, who's still plotting about how he should be doing his split. Should I send this SCV here first, or let's see what he's doing. APM. Very high, very high. This is pro level, guys. Maybe Darkmaster is new at the game, and this is kind of a handicap that CommanderXk is giving him. We have a scout coming up from Darkmaster. This is still here. We have a scout coming up from Darkmaster. Usually I take CommanderXk side because he's my fan. I love him, but no homo. I love him, but maybe that was homo. I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of CommanderXk, so I couldn't tell you. But this time I'm gonna take Darkmaster's side just because I like to be on the winning side, and it looks like he might win this. I hope for him he wins this, because otherwise it's just gonna be embarrassing. It's 2 minutes in and CommanderXk has just started his mining operation. And he's not building SCVs. Listen, I was away, lol, stop making stuff. That's, by the way, that's what all his emails look like. I would not like to be his English teacher. It would be just depressing. And a gateway coming up. They aren't actually coming up. It's not as if they're like pressing through the ground, though with this sort of penis-like shape. I guess they look like they would, but it's actually being warped in. So if a gateway being warped in, the first supply depot, this one is actually coming up out of the ground, isn't it? And it can go back in and out and in again, as the Terrans are a lot more phallic than the Protoss are. Then again, have you ever seen a Stargate producing a Void Ray? Not so sure. I guess the Zerg are the most female of the species, because they are hatching the things out of eggs and they have queens and stuff. And I don't think I've ever seen a male Zerg. I mean, most of the males are probably drones. It's not as if they can reproduce. I mean, only the workers are called drones, but you know what I mean, like this worm mentality thing. I always love when this happens. A free probe. I love it when they walk into my mineral line and die. Meanwhile, our friend Darkmaster stopped producing probes. Now he's up producing probes again, but he's fallen behind in probes. He could have chrono boosted or anything. He did not. Look at this. The guy with chrono boost. He should be ahead by this many probes. What was he doing all this time? What was he doing? And CommanderXk valiantly producing SCVs, trying to save this game that should by all counts already be lost. Darkmaster, what is your problem? I was rooting for you because you were ahead, and I never root for the underdog, because underdogs, well, you usually lose because they are underdogs. But you, Darkmaster, you suck. I bet he's actually a friend of CommanderXk's and watching this, and he'll hate my guts forever. But I already did it, and I don't like to redo casts just because I said somebody sucks. Immortals and 3 gates on 1 base with 19 probes. That's not gonna work out, friend. You need 2 bases and maybe 40 probes to be able to afford this, at least. Of course, if you're not going to be constantly producing out of these warp gates and robotics facilities, it doesn't really matter. They're just going to be there. Crap macro. crap macro actually needs this. It needs more than that, because you see his money. It's actually piling up on. Now there's a warp in. But what are you gonna bet that he's gonna forget his next warp in? He's not even gonna forget. He just can't afford it. Like, he literally does not have the money when these things get back up. He's not producing any drones, any probes. What am I saying? He is, but it's way too late. No more warp-ins. No more warp-ins. No more warp-ins. Some warp-ins. Robotics facility. Why would the robotics facility be doing anything? CommanderXk, meanwhile, is showing his crap macro by not producing out of his barracks, not producing out of his factory. He's not even making any attachments. Army size-wise, our crap macro darkmaster could A-move. And he saw that he could A-move. He was there with the observer, he saw it, he didn't do it. A proxy starport coming up, because if you're behind this much, why not build a proxy starport? Why not cancel it either, because you realize that starports can't actually do anything cool when they're proxied, because what's the point? I mean, what are you gonna do? Banshee rush the guy with the observer? Yeah. Not at 9 minutes in the game. A late expansion coming up. Called it. And a starport inside the base, where it's probably smarter to be placing it. Oh, nice! You saw the observer, you saw the ripple effect, didn't you, CommanderXk? That's cool. But at this point, I'd have taken the 270 minerals from the mule any day. A cancel. CommanderXk likes cancelling in this game, doesn't he? This is always gonna win against this. Yet, I can see something that you can't see when you're watching this cast. I can see the time. So I am sort of spoilered here. Should I spoiler you guys? Like more than I already did? I think I'm gonna spoiler you by saying that the replay was called Nukes. Yeah, the replay sent in by CommanderXk was called Nukes. We have cloaked banshees coming up. And since the observer was killed, and Protoss, even at the top level, sometimes just don't build more than one observer, a single banshee could, in theory, kill everything here. We have the Ghost Academy, the dreaded Ghost Academy coming up for CommanderXk. Are we gonna see nukes? Obviously, we are. I wish I could ask you guys, like, to vote and tell me if I should just ×4 through the replay. And CommanderXk is slowly, ever so slowly catching up in supply, even though he's behind in worker count. He should not be behind in worker count. And yeah, he's sort of catching up, I guess, though he's not really. Yeah, this is what the starport should have been to begin with. Like, a sneaky base is all you can do if you're 2 minutes behind in the game. Because you just went away from keyboard for whatever reason when the game started. These guys are taking care of the warp prism. Good catch, good catch. The Ghost Academy, not yet producing any nukes. No matter, we don't have any ghosts, so what would you do with nukes? What would we do with nukes? The Protoss buddy running into the siege tank fire, bunching up his units and running away, even though he could have killed the tanks easily. That was just an unnecessary sacrifice. He could have A-moved these two tanks. They're not invincible, dude. Even behind this, they're not. You could have killed it. You could have killed it all so easily. What are tanks good against? Armored. So let's produce armored units to kill the tank. You know, there's this thing where you can look at the Terran units, and you can look at the tank, right? And what? It's not strong or weak. It's not strong or weak against anything. Now that's a surprise, but it is strong against armored units. So for the life of me, I can't figure out why he's building armored units. So pretty much anything that Protoss could be doing right now would win him the game. But then the only thing that could lose him the game is what he's doing right now, which is nothing. We have these stalkers here, probably afraid of drops. More units just standing around having fun, sacrificing themselves to tanks and Thors. The War Prism still threatening this position menacingly, like War Prisms do. I like Warp Prisms. I should build one since I'm playing random these days. I should build one once instead of just A-moving and hoping for the best. I should build a Warp Prism and try it out. They are cool units. They look nice. A siege tank sieging up, and the ghost being unloaded. Danger, danger, danger! The ghost is coming. We have a nuke that has been built. As promised, there is nuking. I don't think Darkmaster knows what he's supposed to be doing in the game of StarCraft. He thinks like building lots of units at your opponent's natural expansion point and just leaving them there will win you the game. And it probably won him a game or two, to be fair. Because the opponent sees this and GG's, because well, what's he gonna do, right? The Protoss obviously should be expanding all over the map, which he's doing. It's tough for Protoss to do, so he should be cannoning up these expansions like a madman, because drops will tear them apart. It will absolutely tear them apart. I want to see Darkmaster's vision right now. He's checking for the red dot. Here the red dot is, but he didn't see it. Like, is the red dot here? I have to check. I have to check. Is the red dot? Oh no! Oh no! The probes. Shit. Well, no, 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 no. Well, at least I still have my units. I still have my unit ball, which is more than twice as big as my opponent's because I had so many more work. I had so many. What? What? Like, is that allowed? Can he make 2 nukes? Oh right, I forgot. He can't just. He has to have a ghost, and I didn't kill the ghost. Why didn't I? Oh, I don't have an observer. I have to build an observer. Oh, I have an observer. There the observer is. Finally, the ghost goes down. Finally, my life is safe. I am safe. I am safe. And the position really hasn't changed. While the Protoss doesn't have that many probes anymore, he should just be chrono boosting him out of his 3 Nexi. But then, at this point in the game, chrono boost isn't allowed anymore. You can't use it. You have to stay at 100 and 100. Yeah. It's not gonna be this stupid again. Oh wait, he is. He is. Ah yes. Desperation nukes. Desperation nukes. Is he gonna pick off a unit? Units lost tab. Army tab. And the game is now even! Though technically the Protoss is still a tiny bit ahead because he has this base. He should be cannoning it up. He's not. He's not doing what he should be. He hasn't been doing what he should have been doing all game long, so why should he start now? Right? Our Terran buddy knows that a Colossus is on the field and that more should be coming up. No, no. He's too afraid of the nukes. No more Colossi. Make one Colossus. Like all this investment, that's good enough. One Colossus. No, two Colossi. Yeah, now he's doing it. Colossi, one Colossus is enough. And it appears as if CommanderXk is gearing up to take his natural expansion. Okay, how long has this base been standing here? A long time, and there are 3 SCVs mining. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's wasted money for a long time. Huge waste of money. And with money this high, you're basically just praying that your opponent is stupid right now. You could have taken advantage of the whole nuking thing, the disaster for Darkmaster, and you haven't been. Cancelling the nuke. I think cancelling the nuke wasted. Yeah, it does. Would be too overpowered otherwise. So wasted nuke, wasted ghost. And again, Darkmaster is ahead. CommanderXk didn't take advantage of his advantage. Didn't even take his natural base. Is not building SCVs. Oh my god. This could turn out sour, dude. Main base mined out. Yeah. That doesn't usually happen in a game, but well, not like this, not without you having a natural, but if it does, I guess it's better than having to build another command center. Though actually looking at the money, build another command center, build 10. Just build them. Build something with that money. Build 10 barracks. I don't care. Build 10 barracks. 10 barracks. I'm not kidding. Build 10 barracks. Just shoot these rocks. Instead of making a base here, you build 10 barracks, and you're gonna be better off. You're gonna make so many marines that your opponent is gonna be scared shitless. Good thing you're getting your Viking count up. Vikings are good against Colossi, and Colossi are good against your army, so you do want Vikings. Why this Thor is here, I don't know. I don't see them doing much against Protoss. I mean, he does have the sentries to force field, which the Thors can stomp, but I've never actually seen that happen in the game because the Thors are so slow and stupid that you don't really want Thors against Protoss. I think the only reason they're still in the game is because they counter mutaballs. Yeah. Darkmaster, meanwhile, is continuing his great strategy of doing nothing at all whatsoever. This could kill me, he thinks. He's wrong, but he's thinking it. This is the reason why you scout every 25 minutes. Just to make sure your opponent is not doing anything sneaky. You scout every 25 minutes. If this had been scouted at all, CommanderXk would be dead. It has not been. This is why your own loss can usually be attributed to your own stupidity. Just sitting around waiting for the Terran to pick the engagement. And even though he has the better engagement, he does everything he wants, he sieges up his tanks. He's losing because your army is just that ridiculously big. Tanks against Protoss usually aren't too good anyway. You don't want to be building tanks, you want to be building other stuff. You want to be making just Marines, Medivacs, Marauders and Vikings, I think. It's probably the best thing to do. And the tanks, they're just gonna be obliterated because the Protoss, they don't die quickly enough to do anything with the tanks. Well, the nukes are only good if your opponent sucks, or if you're in the late game and positioning matters a lot. But here they were good, I guess. Good nukes, cool nukes, so much destruction. And again, not playing for 2 minutes is probably gonna kill you. Though I would say CommanderXk could have taken this game. Next time, my friend, you're gonna take this game. I just know it. Don't ever stop thinking of making your SCVs. And let's just look at the army size. If these 5,400 resources had been Marines, it would not look like this. These would be dead. Because 5,000 resources worth of Marines, they actually kill Colossi. You heard it from me, you heard it from me. And it is true. Hope you have fun in your next games, guys. Play more StarCraft 2, it is an awesome game. Prepare yourself for the Heart of the Swarm expansion which is coming up, because it is really, really awesome. It is gonna be really, really awesome. And yeah, hope to hear from you guys. Subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video, it'll help a lot. It'll help a lot. I will leave you with this slow motion shot of sentries, if I forgot the name. Sentries shooting this burning starport, this mad destruction going on. I just love this game. Look at it, it's beautiful. Anyway, Imperator Z signing out. I know the video is still going, I just think I should start ending them with something other than Imperator Z signing out, because it just sounds stupid. Goodbye. No, Imperator Z signing out. Now I don't like it again. See you next cast, see you next time. Hope to see you soon. You are all awesome. Please friend me on Facebook now. And I will leave you now. That's good. I will leave you now. Sort of anticlimactic, but I like it. I like it. I will leave you now.